Hello, guys. Compliment of the season. This is Coach Victoria, First Lady V. How are you guys doing? I hope you had an amazing Christmas celebration. So we thank God for this wonderful year 2023 that is coming to a close. I am super grateful to God for you, for your life. I'm grateful for your support each time I'm here sharing. I'm grateful for everything that God has done for all of us together. We are grateful ultimately for the gift of life. So we are super grateful, and I am grateful. I'm grateful to God, and I thank God for you as well. What a year it has been, right? 2023. Every year is never going to be the same, always different, right? Some come with their blessings and come with the ups and downs, but through it all, we thank God for the grace, for His grace to go through what the year brought along our way, and for the fact that we are still here towards the end of the year. It is a testament to the goodness, the kindness, the mercy, and the favor of God. All right, so few things that I really quickly want to share with you, even as we wrap up this year and transition into another beautiful, glorious year that the Lord has prepared for each and every one of us. So, in wrapping up of this year, few things that I really want to share with you, and one thing that I have learned. All right, I don't know what you have learned this year, but I want to share one major thing that I have learned this year. All right, and I am going to be implementing that in the new year. You know, they always say experience is the best teacher, but then my mentor, John Maxwell. You guys know I am member of a John Maxwell team. I am certified with them, and I've been part of the Maxwell team now for I think about 7 years. Yes, 7 years. So Papa always, pour into us and has great other mentors that work along with him and they pour into us. And he will always say, people say experience is a great teacher. And he said, no, experience is not the best teacher, because if experience were to be the best teacher, people will not make the same mistakes again. They will not repeat the same thing again, right? You can see somebody doing the same thing first time, second time, third time, fourth time, and repeating the same cycle, not changing anything at all. And then it makes you wonder what is going on. So, but then it said, learned experience, which are like, oh, no, take that in. Let that simmer a little bit. Let that settle in. Learned experience is the best teacher. I'm telling you, learned experience, meaning that when you fail forward, you go back and analyze your steps. You go back and analyze your ways. You look at the things that you have done and you look at where you have missed it. This is not about beating yourself down, but it's about you taking a very critical lens, all right, and looking at the things. What is it that you have done right? So I want you to pause. You can pause this video right now. What is it that you have done this year that has worked perfectly for you? Is it that you've started a business? Is it that you started a new relationship? Is it that you moved, you relocated? Is it that you started a new job? Is it that you advanced? What is it that you have done this year that has worked perfectly? And don't stop there. Why do you think those things worked out the way they did? Maybe you plan an event and everything went great. Maybe you hosted event, whatever it is, take a look at it. What is it that made it a huge success? What is it that you do or that others did for you and made such a great success? And for the other part, for some of the things that did not work out for you, look at it. Where is it that you have missed it? And what is it that you could have done better? So, and I want to share this quickly with you. I haven't shared the one thing that I want to share. So this year, every year I had a Achievers Conference. We do that every single year. And this year, actually, we thought this year will be greater than the previous year. It was great, but then in terms of the turnout, the attendees wasn't as great as the previous ones that we've had. So we now look at it. What is it that was different with this particular event, this particular conference? I sat down with my team and we look at things, we analyzed, and we knew, we were able to know, identify some of the mistakes that we made, some of the things that we could have done better. And so with that, as we are planning for next year now, so we are putting those things into consideration. So that is one aspect of things that I'm just sharing with you. So what is it that, didn't work out the way you anticipated it to be? You thought it was going to be a major hit, but then it didn't made it. So sit down, okay? Um, and look other perspectives, okay? So look at it from another angle, like, okay, what would have been done different to have made this a major success? Maybe you thought you got a job, one you did great in an interview, and then later it didn't happen. What was it? Just be very fair and be very blunt with yourself. No one is perfect, but we learn through our mistakes so that we do not repeat the same cycle again and again. So, but one great thing that I've learned so many things, as I was reflecting on my journey year 2024, 2023. One thing that I learned, one biggest thing, there's so many lessons, but one biggest thing as I reflected and was asking myself, was asking God, was having a conversation with God, just kind of looking at different aspect of my life, some of the mistakes I made, some of the things I was presenting to God, asking Him for His guidance. And so, mistake that I made this year, which now I'm learning, is that God was telling me is, we, for us who are children of God, we do hear from God. And if you are not hearing from God, I want you to really check in very well. How is it that you are not hearing from God? Is it that you probably are hearing from God and you may not be able to distinguish His voice from other voices around you? All right. So if you are a child of God, His Spirit bears witness with us that we are children of God. If you have that, God is speaking to you one way or the other. It's only probably you are too busy not to pay attention to what He's saying, or you are ignoring the voices one way or the other, thinking, no, maybe it cannot be God. So I wanted to spend time with that. But this year, God was not telling me, I spoke with you a lot and I gave you a lot of instructions. I gave you different directions. I told you things to do, but then you did not do them. I did some, but it's like I didn't catch up with the speed of things. And I was like, oh God. Because then I was asking God for something, right? I was asking God for something, and then God was telling me, I have given you a lot of ideas. I have given you a lot of instructions, but you did not do them. Now you are asking me again for something else. How I make sure you're gonna do it? So, and then it began to flash into my mind all of the things that He has said to me. Some of them I have forgotten, some of them I remember, and it was bringing them back to back like that. And right there, I was like, God, I'm sorry. So this year I learned that as God is giving me instructions, it doesn't have to be perfect way. The ways of God are not the ways of men. All right. So God is the God who knows the end from the beginning. He knows things way more than we know, that we have clue of. So me now moving forward into the following years, like God, as I'm seeking for his direction, I am waiting to hear, and as he's giving me the instructions to really go that way, it doesn't have to make sense to me, but just following the lead, just following the lead. It's in the book of Proverbs, right? If you commit your ways into the hands of God, it will lead you, right? So year 2024, that is one thing that I have learned, and that is one thing that I'm going to put into practice, that every major decision that I am going to make, I'm going to ask God. And as God is giving me instructions, right, I am going to sum up the courage and just do it. So year 2024 is going to be a great year. It's going to be a fantastic year for you. You are going to be amazed at the things that God will do in your life. But at the same time, I want to brace up. As God, if you're a person of faith, as God is giving you some guidance and some instructions, your intuition is coming in. I want you to take a leap of faith. Don't wait until you have it perfect. It's not going to be perfect, and you may not have everything together. When God called Moses, it was not even equipped, but in the process, God continued to reveal himself to him and give him instructions and give him directions like that. Everything will not be together from the get-go, but as you trust God and you rely on him, he's going to tell you the next step. That is what I am doing next year, and I want you to do the same. I want you to do the same. All right, so that is it as you get ready for year 2024. And also, before I go, I want to share this announcement with you. So in 2024, I am going to be working with people that want to start a business, and also to working with women who really want to change their financial status. All right, empowering women for financial freedom and financial stability in the way of God. All right, financial empowerment. If you are a woman, you need to be following me. You need to follow me on all of my platforms, including my YouTube, everywhere. Follow me, because so many things are going to be coming in. And there is a workshop that we are working on, and I'm going to be releasing the date very soon. All right, it's going to be the first, I think it's the first week of January, but I'm finalizing the things with my team. So look out for that. Follow me, follow me, follow me. If you are not on my email list, let me know. I will add you to that, because juicy stuff comes out. All right, so I wish you a great holiday season, and year 2024 is going to be amazing. All right, I love you guys. This is First Lady V. God bless you. Bye for now.